double on a double on a double on a double on a double in a bubble, in a bubble, in a bubble, on a double 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 in a bubble. Bitcoin on a double, Ethecoin on a double, PulseCoin on a double, HEX on a bubble, oh, HEX on a double, EX on a double, Peacock on a double, Pepe on a double, on a double, on a double, on a double, on double, on a double, in a bubble, in a bubble, in a bubble, on a double, on a double, on a double, on a double, in a bubble. Double the price, double the highs, double the hype, double the vibe, double the deep, double the dips, double the pain, double the gains, double the balls, double the bulls, double the hex, double the price, on a double, on a double, on double, on a double, on a double, double on a double, on a double, in a bubble, in a bubble, in a bubble, on a double, on a double, on a double, on a double, in a bubble, in a bubble, in a bubble. What up, guys? Yeah, just typing you guys. Yeah, so make sure you just subscribe. Yeah, before we get started. Yeah, what you are seeing here, we are just doing a small analysis, as analysis review, a follow up. Of course, we are having this top down analysis almost on the daily, just reviewing how these assets are performing on the daily. So this is HEX on the PulseChain blockchain, and this is how it has been performing. Actually, in the past days, we were looking at it below at this point, but then you can see it has broken out of this rectangle consolidation zone, and now it has retested. Yeah, now that is a full confirmation that price is maybe going to continue going up, but then we have to wait for it to break out of this previous higher high, and then it confirms this higher one, so that now we can confirm that it is fully bullish. But then now combining all this information now with the fundamental analysis or the news out there, what is happening with HEX, we have now Provex that is launching very soon. Provex is actually a decentralized exchange that is launching on the PulseChain blockchain, and that will be very, very volatile. It will be covering all these industries, all these industries like healthcare, legal services, in insurance claims, real estate, e-commerce, ticketing, education, gaming, carbon credits, crypto on ramps, P2Ps, escrow, identity verification, deep in network, supply chain, healthcare again, legal services. All these will be covered, and it is being launched by the one and only Richard Hart. Yeah, Richard, that is, yeah, this is the king of crypto. Yeah, is the man like behind the best and the brilliant assets in the history of mankind, in the history of cryptocurrency. Actually, the highest appreciating assets in the history of cryptocurrency. Yes. So we have HEX, we have PulseChain, we have Provex, we have PulseX is under Richard Hart. You can listen to this video and then you'll get to understand more about Provex. Yeah, on this site, actually just go to provex.com and then you'll be able to find all these. We have this political statement that says you have sacrificed your coins to make a political statement. You believe in capitalism, the removal of middlemen and replacing trust with proof. You have sacrificed your coins to prove you are serious about this belief, and you have no expectation of profit from the work of others. You understand what you have sacrificed can be sold and you will receive no benefit from it. So this is a disclaimer about those sacrifice period that happened. So I'm giving just a snippet of now this exchange killer because it's coming to launch and it is now going to affect, and we are seeing some of these effects with now HEX and what is happening. So it is the exchange killer. It is coming to replace all of them, the likes of Binance, the likes of other centralized exchanges, because this is decentralized and it will be covering all networks. But then it is launching under PulseChain. Now back to HEX. Now this is how it has been performing. This is the chart of how price has been performing. Yeah, maybe we would go to the weekly just to see how this asset has been performing. Yeah, so this is the weekly. Yeah, I can remember when we were doing this analysis and saying buy the dip. Actually keep on buying the dip. You can see actually the dip has deepened. Yeah, so yeah, this is how on the weekly it has been performing, and you can see this rejection here. We have this doji and a follow-up which has been you can see this candle has been fully engulfed. So this is like a morning star, and this candlestick pattern actually indicates that price has bounced off a support zone, and it is likely now to continue going up. So this is like an initial signal, and we are just like officially calling the dip and saying this is the dip. This might be the this might be the deepest price has ever gone, like under PulseChain. So this is crazy, man. I just remember like there's a lot of that has happened in these during these times, and yeah, it's for everyone. Just look out of look no, I just it is what it is. It is the deep. You can't you can't just take it lightly. Like these assets are very crazy. So just make sure you do your research before you do any investment about this. But then these are crazy times. But then yeah, you buy low and you sell high. So that's why we are saying buy the dip. Actually, there is no any other moment. You don't have to wait for it. It has filled all these areas, and then all these area, and you have been left out. Like look at what might happen if you would have if you buy these deep. This is to mean we can have such a range where price is from this area up to now the highest where price had been, which is at that price there. So you can see price as will make what 30 3,272% from all these low, from this low right here. So that is just us calling the dip and saying price might actually bounce off this area and fill this up, and that is how the price is looking forward to. I'm not any financial advisor about this. Just make sure you do your own research before you do any of this stuff. These things are very volatile, so you have to be very careful. Yeah, so this is HEX, and this is how it has been performing. We have looked at the weekly, we have looked at the daily. This is how it is performing on the daily. Yeah, we have seen price retesting at the previous support zone, and we have looked at now at the previous, now it was a resistance zone, and now it is a support zone. You can see this is how now on up close, this is how price is performing. So we are waiting to see what it might do. After we might wait for price to do some liquidity here, get some liquidity around this area, and maybe make that W. So that is maybe one scenario. But then we have lots of anticipation around that area and around that area. So we are just on the now on the blue line here, the lowest, the deep. So I don't know. Let's wait and see. We might be waiting for this W. Anyway, that is what is happening. Thank you. I just had 10 minutes. I have now 9:45. So see you on the next video, guys. Welcome, and make sure you subscribe to this channel. And if you would want maybe a private session, I'm very, very open for that. Yeah, thank you. Make sure you book early or just DM me anytime.